Right, I thought I'd just give you an update of how far we've got with the engine. It's coming on, a bit hard work actually, but anyway, we're getting there. I managed to find a bag of wire brushes. They were brand new ones, given to me by Arnie, of course, when he had a clear out. One of his friends died, which happens when you get old, and it came from London. So I got those. I've used that one, look, but so the brass ones and these. There's also a new one in a packet, and I've got a little brass one. Haven't used that yet. And then there was one of those. No, I had that. That was mine. I had that already. And there's that one which I used for a while, and there's another new one like that which I put in the drill. So I've been stood there for hours. Yeah, my pedantic mate said that it's actually going to cost me money, you know. Well, obviously they've got to be bought in the first place, and it's only pound shop cans. And I've got some primer, got some new cans of primer, found my bag as well. Oh, I've been searching for stuff for ages. Just like my red hematite I was going to do it with. Cannot find it anywhere. Anyway, I've got a nearly new tube of Hylamar. And it should be good enough. It's what Rolls Royce used to use, so I suppose it'll do the job. But I still preferred it red. And I've had another quite a long while once I found my wire brushes scratching about at the carbon on that, look. So the head's come quite clean. It's near enough. And the covers, this is what's taken the time. Oh, I don't know how long I was yesterday cleaning this. Got all the paint off where I can reach. You know, so it's not bad, is it? I think, let me turn around to the light. Look, I mean, it's fairly good. So we'll give it a few coats of primer, and then colour scheme. That's so important, isn't it? I don't know what I'm going to do, but I think it looks like being mainly black and silver. And I've done the flywheel just in silver. I didn't prime this, but I've done that just in silver, and actually that's come out quite well. I'm not displeased with that. Mind you, won't see much of it. And what else have I? Well, I've got the petrol tank still to clean. That's another hour or two wire brushing, no doubt. I've done the air cleaner. That's come out very well, actually. I'm quite pleased with that. Both sides of that, and the bit that goes on top of the flywheel. Although I'll do it, I mean, that screen bit on it, because it won't need it. It's not, we'll get grass in it. And I've got everything else washed. I've also washed the wheels. I've given them a good wash. Need a little bit more, but they've come out alright. And they've got some, I don't know where they are, but there's some green inserts in. And the, oh no, I can't say those. I've got all these nuts and bolts to wire brush yet. Oh, sorry about that. The lens cap's flapping in front, isn't it? Right. So it's coming on a bit. And also, just today, a few minutes ago, I've actually found this. Now what I want to do, I thought that speed control that was on there was actually a bit crude, to be honest. I don't like it. So what I'm going to do is undo the rivet and take it off, and just rivet on. I've got a small nice little plate, and I was looking for some nice screws just for a throttle adjustment. I mean, it doesn't have to be very much at all, you know, it only has to move slightly. So I had that. Anyway, I've got a nicer one, and I've looked through all my tins, and I've just found a screw that fits that. So all I have to do is just flat that end and drill a small hole to take the place of this spring just there. So that spring will go in there, and that will go on the end under there and stick up, and then all it needs is for that screw to go through and hold the spring, because it won't be adjusted much, and I'll probably put a small tube on. But I'm pleased I found that, because that one was alright. This one, that was a nice one, but you know, it's just a bit small and delicate, I thought. So I'm pleased with that. Right, I'll just put this on the tripod a moment, and all I'm going to do is, I really must make a bit of progress. I'll just set the camera up. And I can't show much spraying, because otherwise all my videos are going to be in fog, aren't they? But if I just put, all I'm going to do is put the head on with 2 bolts and the side cover on with 2 bolts, just loose, just on hand, and then we can give it a coat of primer. So what I'll do a quick coat of primer, and right, if I just put, well, 1 bolt will do, just put 1 bolt in there, just to hold it, only finger tight, and I'll just give it a quick coat of primer and see what it looks like. Only, as I say, I've got to whiz the camera out after this, because otherwise all the rest of my videos are going to be fog, aren't they? So we'll just put a bolt in that to hold that. Got all the head bolts clean, you see, wire brushed every one individually. See, they're pretty good actually. It does come good, as I said, you know, with the things. So we'll just have 1 in there to hold that, and then I'll give it a coat primer, and it'll have 3 of those, just light coats, and then a coat of colour. And I'm not sure yet how much I've got. I don't know what colours I've got, but I've got some green, which I'd like to use, and I'm probably going to do the carburetor green, just to highlight it. And I might do the base of the engine green, and the head and the barrel silver, so it'll be, I don't know now, because that looks a bit wrong. I thought I'd do that, and I'm not sure now. We'll have to look at that later. Right, we'll just do this little bit, just see if it works. It may not, don't know. Check the camera, and I'll just blow a bit on here and see what it looks like. They might not work, these cameras, I don't know. Never tried them yet. Oh yeah, it works well. Look. Oh, look at that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Right, before I get the camera lens foggy, I'll quickly take it out of the room.